Man, YouTube. So this be my problem. I'm here at the pilot, right? If y'all don't know, and then watch my other video, my airbag in my trailer had bust. Not in my trailer, but on my trailer. You know, it had bust and it's leaking air. Now, if I'm driving, it will maintain the air, but you know, it's coming from the air pull release valve inside the truck, so you can tell you got a air leak somewhere and stuff, right? So I get here to this petro, called them, made sure that they had the part and everything like that for it. See, I'm about to just buy the tools myself and just change it myself. You know, I'm about to do that, but they didn't want me to work on the truck, right? They did not want me to work on the truck. They're like, no, because they pay for everything. I was like, cool, I don't got to pay for it, no problem. But this is the problem when you got other folks paying for stuff, the stuff that you can do, which I didn't change plenty of them before. I got here at 3 o'clock. It's now 7:30. At the time, I was the third person in line for the service. It's been 4 hours, and I just moved up one spot to the second person in line. And this be the problem when you be on the road. You know, you're on the road, and now your truck break down and stuff. Now I do have time to get there, right? I do have time. Yeah, I got to get my friend because I'm finna walk, and apparently the place here is real bad, apparently, for what they done told me. So, you know, I got to make sure I'm right. I got to go inside the store and get me some medicine. But waiting on the airbag to get placed, right? I'm just like, come on, man. Come on. Now, only thing I got is one of those Crestman wrenches, right? I probably just need to go to Walmart and get me a wrench set or something like that. You know, just get a wrench set. Yeah, I got sick out here dealing with this cold, and I was all up in the snow in New York and going to Ohio and Pennsylvania with that snow, man. It was bad. But yeah, it's like 4 hours though. And out of 4 hours, they only did one truck, and the truck was a PM. So, but she did say that the guy was working on the transmission, and he just been dealing with problem after problem with this here transmission, and it was just a lot of unforeseen problems, and he's the only mechanic on right now until like 9 o'clock. And I can't get mad at him because even my mechanic, he put my transmission back, right? And as he putting everything back, as soon as he turned the truck on to air up, it's air coming all out. And I told him about that valve that sits on it where all your airlines go into. I told him before that I think it was broke. And he said, well, it's just probably one of the fittings on it. So he changed the fittings. I said, you know, he know more than I know. I just know that it had a lot of air coming out that joker, right? I mean, it had a lot of air coming out that joker for it just to be a fitting. I was thinking that the whole piece needed to be, it's a slave valve that's on the transmission. So I was like, oh no, man. But he was like, no, it's just a fitting because the hoses got pulled up out of it. So he changed the fittings on it, he said. And when he was trying to air it back up, that whole valve was leaking. Then he was telling me, man, I just should have listened to you, man. I was trying to save you money. I was like, man, I understand trying to save me money, but now it's time now. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, just go ahead and just do it. And I know it was like $250. So I'm like, just go ahead and just do it. So, you know, we ain't had that to worry about. So as he putting it together, everything back together, he's finding like little stuff. Cause like I said, man, that transmission, it twisted, man. It twisted when that bell housing, remember, it was spinning. So it yeah, it was a lot of stuff, man. So as he putting everything back together, he's finding all the parts and stuff. But yeah, man, yeah, the petro, somewhere in North Carolina, man, I don't even know where it is. Somewhere in North Carolina, this petro off of I-40, I-85. Yeah, man. So I'm like, okay, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I can't do nothing because the air is leaking. And then I had to go by this way station that I ain't stopped. Thank you. I was like, I ain't stopped. And then they was doing some DOT inspections there. So I was like, man, I got this in a big old air leak. I ain't finna stop because you can hear it. You wasn't getting off this. I mean, when I say you can hear it, you can hear it. I mean, the air just coming all out from that airbag. So I'm just like, man, oh well. So I had to come here. Man, but again, they just be, how it is, it just be bad, man. It really do. And it's messing me up. It's really messing me up. It's messing me up on time because I was just trying to, take it easy these 2 days. So now what's going to happen is I got to do the whole 700 miles tomorrow because I'm out of town. Not time, but I'm out of drive time and everything in about an hour and a half, so it don't make no sense to go nowhere. So I'm just going to stay here tonight, even if I got to make me a parking spot. And then whenever they call me to come in, I just come in, man.